Hi everybody, it's August and welcome to our Indie Snippets video. Dr. Julia and myself just had the pleasure of going to the annual American Association of Naturopathic Physicians Conference, which was held in San Diego this year. And it was just a really inspiring time to be able to be there around so many great healers, hear so many stories about what they're doing in their practice. We're such a diverse profession. We have so many different tools that we bring to the table, so many different life experiences. And it was just really inspiring to be around a group of people who are just doing good work and researching and sharing their research. It was just really exciting to see what's going on in our profession. And I'm going to be creating a lot of different posts this month on this topic a little bit, where I talk about some of the things we learned there. Just some of the highlights for me. One of them for sure was just the amount of research happening in our field. What we've kind of been we've been a field for profession for over 100 years, and a lot of what we've been doing has been traditional knowledge things that have been around for thousands of years, different herbs and nutritional principles that people have been using forever. And we've been saying, wait, these are still really valid just because we have these very advanced Western medicines now of prescription medications and surgical interventions. There's still a big value for going back to the old school way of doing things. And to see that now what we've been saying for decades is being validated in modern research was really inspiring. Just the one that stood out to me was turmeric. There's been so many studies on turmeric, and it has so many different applications in the body for so many different conditions, whether it's cancer, autoimmunity, inflammation, digestion, and it's just, the list went on, and there's been so many studies that are showing that it intervenes at least 20 plus different pathways in the body to make changes for the better. And that just really re-inspired me that this herb that I've used a lot successfully personally and in my practice is being researched extensively. They're actually starting to make a chemotherapy drug off of it that's going to be patented. They made a small little change to a naturally occurring compound in turmeric and put a patent on it, and they'll probably charge thousands of dollars for something that we've been using forever. But yeah, it was, and they're having really good results in the research, and it pairs well with other chemotherapies as well. So that one inspired me. It was inspiring just to hear some really great cases too. I mean, one case blew my mind. This person who was in his 50s went to this naturopathic doctor. He had a real severe autoimmune disease. He was put on all these immune suppressive drugs and some of these new biologic drugs that are pretty remarkable in some cases. But one of the big side effects with these things when you suppress down the immune system is you can get cancer because your immune system isn't tracking anymore. So all of a sudden he had a very severe autoimmune disease that was crippling his life, and he had a lymphoma that was basically very dangerous for his life. And both the oncologist and the rheumatologist basically threw their hands up and said, well, we can't really do anything more for you. The guy's in his 50s, kind of saying, go home, die kind of thing. And so he went to this naturopathic doctor who put him on this really extensive protocol. I mean, it basically became this whole guy's job was to take care of himself. But 5 years later, the guy's still alive. His lymphoma is clear. He's basically, his autoimmune condition is mostly under control. He has very little pain left. And it was just remarkable to see the power of our medicine. And there was other cases like that where people just presented these remarkable cases of healing. And I think we just have so many tools at our disposal, and it was exciting to be kind of reinvigorated to see what we can use and just to be around our profession. Our profession is inspiring. Naturopathic doctors are very driven. They're research orientated. We're smart and gifted. Pat ourselves on the back. But no, it was just great to see so many people doing good work and willing to come and spend their time and share what they're doing. And so look, Dr. Julie and I will both be creating new post this month on some of the more specific things we learned, but it was just a really good experience. And we hope to bring some of that knowledge to you guys and to our clinical practices and get back into that. So thanks for listening, and keep tuning in.